Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are tackling the topic of overpaying for skincare. Brands would always have you believe that in order to get the best results, you have to pay the highest prices. You need to spend more in order to get more, and I'm here to tell you that just isn't the case. There's a lot of issues surrounding the cost of living going up, up, and up at the moment, leaving a lot of us to look at our skincare routine and working out where we might be able to make a few cheeky savings. I've got 4 examples that I want to share with you in today's video of where spending more definitely doesn't deliver more. In some instances, it actually delivers the reverse, helping you to save some of your hard-earned coins. So sit back, relax, let's talk never overpaying for skincare. Now, before we get into this video, I like to issue the usual big caveat, and that's to say, when it comes to skincare, do what works for you. We all have individual skin types, budgets, and other considerations when it comes to buying the products we use. I always say the very best skincare routine is one that matches your skin type, your budget, and the amount of time you have to spend on it. Always do what works for you, and whilst this is a guideline for how you might be able to save a little extra coin when it comes to your skincare, if you love any of the products that I call out in today's video, continue to use them, cling on to them like your best friend if they work for you. I'm going to get this message out there that we don't need to spend more in order to get more when it comes to skincare, and one way of helping me to do that is to reach down and give this video a thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will publish it on its platform, which is just one way of helping me to get this message out there. Skincare is not a luxury, and you can get some great results at beautifully drugstore prices. But with all that being said, shall we cut the waffle and just delve straight on in? And the first thing I think we're all guilty of overpaying for at some point are moisturisers. Moisturisers actually don't need to reinvent the wheel, change the world. They're just the last step in your skincare routine that should provide a little bit of a barrier to reduce transepidermal water loss and a little extra hydration. Beyond that, you should be getting all the great benefits from your serum steps, and the moisturisers should just be there to top everything off. If you look at the formulations of some of the bougie, luxury and extra priced moisturisers, I'm looking at you, La Mer, Drunk Elephant, and compare them to like the drugstore alternatives, there's not a whole lot of difference. You're not getting more by paying more, and honestly, when it comes to moisturisers, the key thing is to match the one you choose to your individual skin type. If you're super dry, go for something more occlusive, thicker in terms of a moisturiser. If like me, you have super oily skin, go for something more gel-like and more lightweight on the skin. Focus in on your skin type and the moisturiser, not just the price point. Some of my favourite affordable moisturisers are these. If you're super oily and acne prone, reach for this, which is the V-Green Daily Moisture Cream. So inexpensive, lightweight and gorgeous on the skin. Or you go for something like this. This is the Make Prem Panthenol Essence. Such a great formulation. It's an essence, meaning it's the lightest weight moisturiser you'll find, but does leave behind a beautiful veil of hydration without weighing the skin down. If you want something a little bit more heavy duty, I've got some options for you here. You could of course reach for my own brand, which is this, the Mad About Skin Maximum Impact Moisturiser, blended with some beautiful facial oils. It's got urea in here alongside some botanicals and hydrators to give you like maximum hydration without, again, that heavy feeling that some occlusive moisturisers can bring. A really great option for most skin types. You could also reach for this, the Ultrist Dermatologist Face Fluid. Again, it's got that urea, which is a skin softening, hydrating ingredient, alongside some other fantastic ingredients to really just nourish, hydrate and soften the skin. My moisturiser and this one, again, under £10, proving you really don't need to overpay in order to get a fantastic moisturiser. Just match the one you choose to your individual skin type. Another thing you can avoid in order to save a little coin in your routine is the luxury hyaluronic acid products. Honestly, hyaluronic acid I know is super popular, and brands have capitalised on that by coming out with some ridiculously luxury and high price point versions. Hyaluronic acid is a great addition to your skincare routine. It's a humectant, so it retains moisture within itself, meaning it's great for people that have dryness or dehydrated skin. However, hyaluronic acid is in just about all of the other products that we reach for. Look at any of your favourite holy grail skincare products, and on that ingredients list you will find sodium hyaluronate or hyaluronic acid as standard. That means really we probably don't need that separate standalone hyaluronic acid serum. We can cut the cost, save a little time and remove a step from our routine. If you do think you need that separate hyaluronic acid serum, make sure you shop at the drugstore. There's a simple reason why. Brands have decided that multi-molecular weights of hyaluronic acid are the best. Different weights of hyaluronic acid will do different things in the skin. The lower the molecular weight, the deeper it can go, and brands say the more hydration penetration you'll get. This in truth actually comes with that increased risk of side effects, because those lower molecular weights are less compatible with our skin, meaning an increased risk of redness, peeling, and irritation. Honestly, I just don't think they're things that we want to risk in our skincare routine. Go for a beautiful drugstore and affordable hyaluronic acid, which will have a higher molecular weight, meaning it's more skin compatible anyway. You'll still get all those great benefits in terms of retaining that moisture in the skin, and you don't need to overpay. Gone are the days where I'd reach for this. This is the Neod Multi-Molecular Hyaluronic Complex. £30. Honestly, you don't need it. You'll actually get a better outcome if you reach for like the ordinary hyaluronic acid, which is like £5. So definitely do away with the luxury hyaluronic acids. The third thing I want to call out is active packed cleansers. Now, this is very similar to the moisturisers that I talked about at the start of this video. Over the last couple of years, we've seen cleansers enter the market that claim to do it all. They'll help exfoliate the skin, they'll hydrate you to the gods, they'll anti-age you, they'll smooth the skin out. In truth, a cleanser is sitting on the skin for 60 seconds tops, so it can't actually deliver a whole lot of benefit. That's why I always say, take it back to basics. Actually, just get a cleanser which takes off all the dirt, the debris, the SPF and the makeup, and keep it super affordable at drugstore in price point. You can get some amazing gel and balm cleansers at the drugstore that'll do everything you need in terms of prepping the skin for the rest of your routine, and you don't need to overpay. Brands have realised that the more actives they put in cleansers, the higher price point they can charge, and us, the consumer, will buy it. I mean to say, stop that. I got into that trap a little bit like a year ago, and then I realised, actually, do you know what? None of these actives are actually doing any benefit because they've been washed down the sink. I'd rather save that money and then invest it in the actives in my serum steps of the routine. That's where you're going to get the leave-on treatments with the maximum benefits. Some of my favourite cleansers at the drugstore I captured in a recent video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. If you're paying more than like £10, again $15 for your cleanser, you're probably not getting the benefit to warrant that higher price point. So I'd say, take it back to basics. Go to the drugstore and just find a fantastic cleanser that does everything you need to prep your skin, but isn't loaded with actives that you won't see the benefit of. Finally, shall we talk pricey sheet masks and treatments? Now, I love a good sheet mask. I think it's a great way of, just blocking out the world for a moment. Having that moment of calm, it's a great part of your wellness and self-care routine. However, the cost of sheet masks has gone up and up and up in the past couple of years, and you can now find some, such as the SK2 one, that cost upwards of $100. No. Just know, for that price point, you can actually book a bespoke, tailored appointment with your esthetician, with your facialist, and actually have a treatment which is tailored to your individual skin's needs. If you're paying more than, again, like $10 for your sheet mask, I'd rather you save that money, let it accumulate, and then book an appointment with a professional that can really tailor a treatment to you and what your skin needs in its individual state. I think sometimes by overpaying for these sheet masks, we're hoping that we're going to change the world and change our skin, when again, actually, this is just a way of brands, getting that little extra coin with some fancy marketing and some nice packaging. Don't get me wrong, I love a good sheet mask, but at the drugstore, again, you can find some great ones. A hydrating sheet mask that's filled with hyaluronic acid and other humectants shouldn't really cost more than like $5 or $6, and I shop at Boots exclusively through their own range when it comes to my sheet masks. I know Boots aren't available internationally, but go to Walgreens, go to CVS, whatever your local drugstore is, and just buy one of the own brand ones. The actual benefit is from that mask itself. By sitting on the top of the skin, it heats up the product, meaning it penetrates better. It also produces a light amount of pressure, which again just helps with the efficacy of whichever active ingredients are within that sheet mask. You don't really need to overpay, so I would say save your coin, let it accumulate in a jar somewhere, and then when you've got enough money, treat yourself to a bespoke service at your esthetician, your facialist. That's going to deliver the real benefit for your individual skin's needs, not these overpriced sheet masks. I really want to run this as an ongoing series here on the channel because I really want to get the message out there that skincare isn't a luxury, and honestly, the drugstore has some fantastic options. I'd hate to think any of us are overpaying for our skincare, and as a result, maybe doing without in other areas of our life or other steps of our skincare routine. It's all about matching the products you choose to your individual price point and the budget that you have allocated to skincare. For me, I'm a little bit drugstore to my core. I like to keep the price point minimal, no matter what's going on with my wallet and my budget at the time. And in this video, hopefully I've demonstrated 4 examples of where paying more definitely doesn't get you more. Keep it drugstore in these instances and then reinvest that money if you want in other steps, because honestly, that's where the true value lies. I would love to know your thoughts, feelings and opinions on anything mentioned in today's video, so sound off in the comment section below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.